What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have what you can consider a throwback figure review. This is a figure I've had for a long time, so I'm not going to have any packaging because it's been open, but I wanted to really review my Neca Ultimate Michael Myers from the Rob Zombie remake. This figure means the world to me. For those who don't know, if anybody who's ever watched my top 10 Neca horror figures, you would know that this is not only my favorite Neca horror figure I have, but this actually is, believe it or not, my holy grail of figures. I love this figure, and it's not even because like I do like the Rob Zombies remakes. I don't think that they're anywhere near as good as the original film, but I do really like them. And there's also a bit of I guess there's a bit special to me because actually the woman I ended up marrying, my wife, our first date was actually to see the Rob Zombie remake, and Halloween is my favorite franchise. That and Star Wars are my two favorite franchises of all time. So yeah, this figure is just my holy grail of figures. I love this figure more than anything. So I wanted to give it a little bit of a showcase on my channel. So we'll go over the figure. Some of the accessories it comes with the like the Bowie knife. This is the one where he uses to take out Joe Grizzly. The only issue I have with this knife, I have a hard time putting it in, so that's why I don't have it displayed with him. And then it also comes with the Asylum mask, which actually, believe it or not, this is what I normally have displayed with him because I love this look so much. It's actually one of my favorite Michael Myers looks of all time is actually the Asylum look. I think it's so cool, so unique, and so original. And then we also have, you know, before we go over the figure, let me get him off his base. Well, he also comes with a really brutal looking butcher knife. But before we go over the figure, it comes with this really awesome base. And obviously it has the Myers tombstone of his sister Judith, which I think is really cool. And it has this really beautiful base that has, like, you know, the leaves of Haddonfield. And I do think, like, people can say what they want about the Rob Zombie film, but I do think stylistically it was really cool. Very gritty. But I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I personally do. I'm a big Rob Zombie fan, and I did like his remake. I actually hold his Halloween 2 remake pretty high up. It's actually one of my favorite Halloween movies, only because he went so different with it. But we can get into, when I do my Halloween ranking video, we will get into why I love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, because I do think it's a very underrated film. So, going over his other face sculpt, this is the Myers mask we come to know and love in the film. This is also played by Tyler Mane, who I think did a really great job as Michael, and I think obviously it's a lot easier to forgive him for different things of not being like Nick Castle, because he's not. He's a whole nother Rob. He's Rob Zombie's Michael Myers, so he can do whatever he wants. So to me, I think Tyler Mane is one of my favorite Michaels because of the fact that he had more artistic liberty to do what he wanted, and you didn't have to sit there and compare him to the great performance of Nick Castle, because honestly, I don't think any actor has come close to capturing what Nick Castle was able to do until we got to James Jude Courtney, who I think is doing such an amazing job in the new David Gordon Green trilogy, and I'm very excited for Halloween Kills, which comes out next week. So, yes, here's the mask, and if you guys want to see what he looks like with the Asylum mask, because this is the mask I always have him on. I just think that's so cool. I just love that look, and it's the only way to get this figure with the Asylum mask. So I personally love it, but for the sake of the review, I will have him wear this one because I think this is the one that most people would have. I love the detail of the bloody hands, because if you watch the movie, his hands are always like this blood red. So I think that's really cool. I think the details of the coveralls are really nice. I really like the look of these coveralls a lot. He got these from Joe Grizzly, where he killed as the guy was trying to, you know, take out that burrito that he, what was it, Taco Supreme or something like that, Taco Deluxe or something, but he was trying to pass that beast in peace, and he did not get peace at all. And I like the fact that you can see the button-ups, because this is definitely a different coverall, and when I'm going to pull out my original Michael Myers figure, you can see they're different coveralls. But I just really love the way this figure looks. This is, like I said, this is my favorite figure. If I could only keep one figure in my collection, this is the figure I would get. For some reason, I think the world of this figure. Other people are going to think I'm crazy, but I do. This is my favorite Michael Myers figure I own, and my favorite figure I own. So yeah, I just think the detailing of this figure is really, really excellent. Let's get some other Michael Myers figures to see how Michael will look with some other counterparts from this universe. Well, actually not from this universe, from the Halloween franchise. So the first size comparison we have is obviously from the Mezco Cinema of Fear of the Halloween 2 Michael Myers. And I don't think they're perfectly in scale, but what I can forgive is that he's a little bit more hunched over in this figure, so I can kind of forgive the fact that he's not perfectly in scale, but I think for the most part you can tell that they are the same person. This one is a lot more bloody, a lot more battle damage. He even has this beard, which I think is really cool, coming out of his coming out of the mask. This is a really great figure, and this is a lot more accessible to find compared to this one. This one goes for a lot of money. This one you can get, I think at the time I purchased him, I got him for like 40 bucks, but I think he's probably into the $50, $60 range. But again, you could still get him, and it's a great figure if you want a representation of Rob Zombie's Halloween in your collection. Let me get a few more Michael Myers figures to see how here he is with the original OG Michael Myers from the original John Carpenter movie. This is Nick Castle's version of Michael Myers, the original version, and they look cool. As you can see, Rob definitely took a different take, which, like, again, if you're going to remake it, give it your own look. But this is the classic look that's always, you know, it's so menacing looking, but they look really cool. They look great together. Let me get a couple other Michael Myers figures. Here he is with the Neca Ultimate Halloween 2 Michael Myers, played by Dick Warlock. As you can see, like I said, Tyler should be bigger. He should actually probably be a little bit bigger. So they don't scale perfectly because, you know, it's all good. But they do look really cool. Again, you can all tell that all these Myers, although they have different masks, they're definitely a part of the Halloween franchise, and they represent the movie that they're supposed to. So here he is next to the Halloween 2018 James Jude Courtney look of Michael Myers. And I think this one, what I love about what David Gordon Green did, I almost feel like what he did with the mask was he gave the look of the original, but kind of gave like a bit of an homage to Rob Zombie's with the latex kind of rotting away. And I love the look of the 2018 Michael Myers. And I also love the portrayal of James Jude Courtney. I think he is the closest, and I mean, like, he got it pretty spot on to Nick Castle. Like, to watch videos of those two walking and the movements, I mean, they just did a fantastic job with the shape in that film. But yeah, here is this. So this is the final Michael Myers comparison I want to do. Let me get some other Rob Zombie characters out to see how he looks with Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. So here we got, from the Devil's Rejects, we have Tiny, played by Matthew McGorry. And then we also have from House of a Thousand Corpses, Captain Spaulding, played by the late, great Sid Haig. Actually, the late, great Matthew McGorry. R.I.P. to both these men that did such awesome roles in these films. But here is my little Rob Zombie character collection. I love all these figures. I love all these characters. And I really do. I'm a massive fan of Rob Zombie's movies. So I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and let me know, what do you think of this Neca Michael Myers figure? Is it your favorite? Do you like it? And how do you feel about the Rob Zombie remakes? I would love to hear your opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.